The temperatures really began to fall this week, and a decidedly frosty air had most of us breaking out the winter jackets, hats, and scarves. I've had several evenings in a row of leaving the building quite late and seeing the familiar sheen of frost adorning the tops of cars as I walk past. We are certainly in a time of transition. Even if our homes, schools, and workplaces remain lovely and warm, a glance out the window at the bare branches of the trees reminds us that the time for sowing and growing has ended. The change of seasons is referenced in our Torah portion for this week as well, although it's done in a very subtle way. In Genesis 33:17, we read, Jacob journeyed on to Sukkot and built a house for himself, and made stalls for his cattle. That is why the place is called Sukkot. The rabbis of the Talmud point out that traditionally, a sukkah would be built in the summer to protect the flocks and herds. Given that the word Sukkot is plural, we can reason that Jacob spent 2 summers in that place. This also explains why Jacob built himself a house. Even though he was still en route to his familial home, the rainy season arrived, necessitating a shelter for Jacob and his family. This week, we're celebrating Eco Shabbat, an initiative of Eco-Judaism, where we dedicate ourselves to learning about and celebrating our connection to the environment. It's an excellent opportunity for us to recognize how so much of our history, our sacred texts, and the rhythm of Jewish life is tied to the land and the cycle of seasons. If you'd like to hear more, why not join us in person or online for our Shabbat services this weekend as we focus our attention on the environment. Shabbat Shalom and happy Eco Shabbat.